I gotta upgrade from the Ryobi. Shout out to Keys for this. This is a lifesaver right here. I know you've used this a bunch of times.
Bro, I use it so many times. Yo, Mike, what are you doing over here, though?
Well, Amy convinced me that was a good idea to literally throw drag radials on everything. So that's what we're doing in this video. We want to shout out Apex for making such dope, awesome wheels. And we also want to shout out me for driving around all of New York and trying on Apexes on everything we own.
Why are you winded already too, bro? It's been like, you didn't even get any of the wheels on yet. All right, yeah, Mike is gonna put the drag radios on the X3. And then we're gonna get a nice side-by-side of the M3 and the X3. And then maybe we're saying we should put them on the X5 and just air out the X5 on the air suspension. And then the Supra. Like literally, we wanna try these wheels on everything. Why? Because, I mean, why not?
This gun is amazing.
Right? Yeah. And that wheel pin, you see that right there? The wheel didn't fall. Don't mess up my shot. The wheel didn't fall because of that wheel pin. And people were roasting me, like, you don't need that.
It's a very, very necessity.
You know what's another time you need it a lot? When you have wheel spacers. When you're taking off the wheel with wheel spacers, yeah, I did that a few times on the M3. Don't ask me how I know that's a bad idea.
So
anyways, that
M3
thing.
You got by the way.
Thank you.
You'd be ashamed if somebody would come and flash a gun and take it.
Look at that view. The wheels look good too.
This is gonna be, I think this will be a good video though, testing out Apex wheels and everything.
Yeah, literally, but only on one side. Not even all four.
Oh man, bro, look at my strut.
Oh, that's just a dust thing.
Yeah, it's just a dust thing.
It don't matter.
Stand back. I honestly never knew I wanted to see how this looks until now.
On a base model X3?
Yeah.
You know what we should do next?
What's that?
Get some end badges for this thing.
Yo, I'm down.
On a base X3. What a shame.
Wait a minute. As I recall, I watched your video today. I seen the M logo load up on that Toyota Supra.
It's a BMW though.
It's not M.
You know, I actually legit thought about putting like BMW everything on the Supra. Should we do it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's the greatest idea you've came up with, but I think it's pretty cool.
Nah, I've come up with worse.
Why does it look so high? That looks ugly.
It looks like an off-road vehicle. I'm not gonna lie though, it kind of looks cool. I like it.
I forgot you live close to the Bronx. You used to this type of stuff.
Hey.
Honestly, if the X3 were slammed, it would look fire.
It actually would look fire.
It would look fire if it was slammed, because then when it's slammed, you also have the wheel with typically the camber.
This is really stupid. This has to be one of the stupider things that we've done.
This reminds me of the 911 Dakar though. The lifted 911.
No, I want to go that far.
From right here, it looks fire though.
If you say so, Mike. If you say so. All right, so it's been some time since those clips that you guys saw before, but as you can see, we still have the Apex wheels with the insane tires still over here. I have them lined up with the OEM wheels. Now, if you guys remember, I tried these OEM G80 M3 comp wheels on the Supra. Today, we're gonna throw these on the Supra. You guys already know the Supra has some really cheap tires, so I feel like it really holds the car back, because even in its stock form, honestly, the Supra's a pretty fast car. By the way, do excuse the background noise, because the neighbors are doing something over there. But anyways, the Supra's a pretty fast car, but these tires are limiting it. So we're gonna throw on these Apex wheels with these brolic tires. Then we're gonna go for a POV drive and see just how much faster it feels. It is a bit of a colder day, so we'll try to warm up the tires as much as we can. But I'm not gonna waste any time, guys, because I don't wanna film here too much, because again, it looks like they're chopping off a chimney. I don't know what they're doing. So it's gonna be pretty loud over here, so I don't wanna film too much over here. So with the power of movie magic, we're gonna go from this wheel to the Apex wheels. Now, if you guys didn't know, these are on Nitto tires. Absolutely beast of a tire, especially compared to these cheap ones. More specifically, they're 305, 35, R18, so these R18s. Now, obviously, guys, the car hasn't even settled yet, and yeah, we would definitely rub. So obviously, the car is not lowered, so I think we're gonna be okay. We'll just try our best not to hit any like bumps or anything like that and send the wheel into the arch, because this is on the quarter panel, and I don't wanna damage the quarter panel, because that would be a bad day. But anyways, huge thank you and shout out to Mike, AKA Mr. Slow Speed. By the way, Mike, if you're watching this, don't blame this on me. You see that nail right there? That's you. That wasn't me. I haven't driven the car yet. So the car definitely isn't up to temp yet, so we're not gonna go crazy here, guys. But I'm just right now trying to see if we're rubbing on anything. Now, if you're wondering, I didn't check the PSI on these tires, so not sure where they're at. I know sometimes Mike would lower them really really low. And also, again, it's a colder day, so, you know, PSI probably went down. But this is stock power, so it's not like we have to lower the PSI to really hook with these things. These, I mean, should be a massive upgrade, and honestly probably overkill for the stock power once these tires are warmed up. We're gonna see if we can find some type of clear road somewhere, but no promises because this isn't exactly a clear road. Oh yeah, this is gripping so much better. I kid you not, guys, even a subtle pull like that on the cheap tires would start spinning. Oh yeah, that is so much better. Oh my goodness. Let's get onto the highway for a little bit. And the car is saying that it's up to temp, so let's put into sport mode. No, let's also put sports displays, why not? This is crazy how much faster this car feels just from these tires. Now I'll say probably some of that is I was always too scared to push this car with those other tires. So that might be part of it, but man, this legit, no joke guys, like it feels faster, or at least more capable. Faster is probably not the right word because it's not actually faster. But you guys get what I'm trying to say. All right, let's clear this out a little bit and get some downshifts. I think if we slap this over, automatically puts it into manual, 4,000 RPM. Oh, that feels so nice. That feels so nice. Come on, let's do one more before we get off. Let's pull out 4,000. Man, the difference a tire can do. All right. So I've done that before with the cheap tires. And yeah, as you guys can imagine, even in comfort mode, it still would slide. Not like crazy. I never turned off traction with this car, because that's just asking for it. I wish the CR-V didn't get ahead of us. Oh, thank God. All right. We got a little squirrely, but nothing crazy. Overall, man, this is great. Let's pop a UE, go back the other way. All right, let's see where this guy's going. I don't know how to launch this car, and we're not gonna go crazy with the launch because I don't want it to, actually, let's see. If we put, I think if we do traction off, let's try this. Not the craziest launch, literally launched it for 2 seconds, but that launch also wasn't that impressive. Let's just leave traction off. It's not completely off, it's just the dynamic traction, so it's reduced. But yeah, that launch was anticlimactic, but I'm sure with the previous tires, I actually never launched it with the previous tires. I'm sure with the previous tires, it would have spun, or at least gotten like squirrely a bit there. But these tires, you can hear that they're sticking. See, with reduced traction, it's more fun because, oh, they close this way. It's more fun because it's like, yeah, it gets squirrely, but with these tires, it can actually, you can still control it. You know, you can kind of catch it. Man, we need to get some like actually good tires on this car. Not that these aren't, but these obviously aren't ours. You know, I'm not gonna go crazy with tires that don't really belong to me. Oh man, this is too much fun. Let's maybe go there and try to get some clips of the car. Hold on, guys. But yeah, anyways, for someone who's not a professional driver like me, right? The turning radius on this thing is sick, by the way. What? I can't do that in my other cars. Sorry, I keep on getting distracted. What I'm meaning to say is, for someone who's not experienced of a driver like me, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna try to pretend like I'm some type of race car driver. This is amazing because the car is, the power is it's fast, but it's not uncontrollable, especially in a rear-wheel drive format like this. I'm not gonna lie, guys, that was the most fun I've had in a car in a little while. Wasn't even anything too crazy, but let's see. Yeah, definitely no rubbing, so that's good. It's so high up that, you know, we're not gonna rub, but man, these tires, they really stick. I can actually smell the rubber. If only there was smell-o-vision. Actually, that would be a bad thing, because sometimes, guys, I don't smell the best after working on these cars. Look at this. It looks so sick with that meaty tire in the back. 305s on a Supra. The widest tire, by the way, I've ever had on any car. That's so sick. Again, thank you to Mike for letting me borrow these tires. This just makes me feel like we need to get some wheels ASAP for this thing. What I'm thinking, guys, is we're gonna do 2 tire setups on this car. I'm actually gonna keep the stock wheels. I'm probably gonna powder coat them, and I'm probably gonna do something like an all-season tire on them so I can drive those all year round. Obviously keeping with the 245 and the 275s, but then what I also wanna do is get some like wider tires, like maybe 305s in the rear and something crazy, maybe like 275s in the front. I don't know, we have to see what we can fit, and do strictly summer tires. And obviously we'll run those during the nicer weather and all that, and we can get some proper grip out of the Supra. By the way, I still smell the rubber. That was fun. Yeah, I don't usually do stuff like that. I know it probably didn't look too crazy on the GoPro because I always watch these things back and I'm like, that wasn't as exciting to watch as it was, you know, when I was actually doing it. So, but trust me, guys, it's a little more dramatic when you're actually driving the car. But man, I love this thing. It just looks like a toy. Like, look at that thing. That's so cool. But anyways, if you guys want to see more POVs, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop it a like.
Habibi!
Habibi!
How are you?
Not sure if you guys heard that. Someone drove by and yelled out Habibi. It's some Arab guy that I just randomly met. I legit met him once with my G80 M3, just super randomly, and then again randomly when I had the Supra, and now again, we just meet in random places. But anyways, guys, with all that said, this video is pretty much done. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.